Hey, welcome back. Episode 4 of the Friendly Fire Podcast. I'm Eric.
I'm Derek. 1 whole month.
1 month. This is
1 month.
episode 4. Still ranked number 13th in the country. Not by body mass, but by popularity. We did have a clip go viral, kind of. We're doing all right. It's on our Instagram, which I don't check too often, but we had a clip blow up, and you should go check it out, the Friendly Fire Podcast. You can find us on there. I put your face into a reel with Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee and Shane Gillis. Yeah.
It's my bald head.
It's his bald head. Yeah, that's a pretty funny one. But yeah, it's like going viral. It's at like 70,000 views, which is really exciting for us to have some content out there that my dog is snoring like a full-grown man. You can't hear the snore. I'm going to edit that out. But he's just snoring like a full-grown man right next to me. And it's kind of funny. Anyway, so we had a pretty busy day. Had a graduation party today. That was fun. Pretty much, he's been with me all day, so we're a little burnt out, but that's okay. So 9:42 p.m. on a Saturday, right? Is it Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
So yeah, what'd you do this week?
Well, I went to work, did some overtime stuff. So you know that I've got a second dairy job helping mow, right?
Yeah.
Whenever one of our buddies needs help,
we have a buddy with a lawn mowing business. He's doing well. Proud of you.
Yep. And sometimes he calls me to help catch up on some yards because here where we live, it's been shitty and raining like every other day. So we actually had to go and mow someone's house that I know. He doesn't really know this person, but
he's watching this right now, the guy that you had to mow his lawn.
I know he did.
He's watching.
I know. And I got a lot of criticism from him and his
name's Matt. We can say that.
Yeah.
Matt, so what? He didn't like the way you...
He didn't like the way
Sorry, my other dog's over here choking. I don't know what's going on.
He didn't like the way that I weed eated. And he said that that's a skill that men should already know. And I suck with a weed eater. I've never been good with it. Never. It's the whole height thing, okay? I know how to use a weed eater, but I'm not going to make anything look pretty at all with a weed eater. I'm just going to go in there and get the gist of it. And I know if you're watching this, you're going to put a comment and say, well, you didn't get the gist of it. You didn't get any of it. And that's kind of true, too. But I left your house.
That's kind of fair. Didn't do any of it. Your house.
When I left your house, I was covered in milkweed and nettles. And that wasn't a fun last half of my evening.
Matt, why aren't you mowing your own lawn?
Well, his mower was broke.
Well, fix it.
It's fixed now.
Oh, man.
He called our other buddy to help get...
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, he called to get it opened while he was getting...
work on mowers, unlike you.
I do good work on mowers. You didn't buy the right
Why do you fix Matt's mower?
He didn't call me.
Oh, I wanted to call after your weed eating job. I wanted to call you either.
That's fair.
Anyway, so Matt, I just want to formally apologize for my partner here. He's not a very good weed eater.
I guess his girlfriend sent him because Matt's usually he's usually away from home all week.
He works a lot. Hard worker.
A lot. He's usually away from home all week. And his girlfriend sent him pictures of the job that I did. And to be fair, I told her it didn't look good. And she sent those pictures to Matt. And Matt called me laughing and told me that if we needed a TED Talk or if I needed to come to his house to learn how to use a weed eater, he would teach me.
You know what? I don't know if I can or not, but I'm going to try to get a picture from Matt of the weeds right here of how he did.
Oh, no.
And I want to show you guys his lack of weed eating skills.
I did a fair...
Well, here's the picture. Let me know. You can see it right here. And if I don't get the picture, I just look like an idiot holding up my hand for about 30 seconds. So I'm going to put that down now. Anyway, so yeah, okay. So you did some mowing this week. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You got a pretty snazzy hat. By the way, Ethan, if you're watching this, I would like a hat. That'd be really cool, man.
So he told me how you get a hat.
How do you get a hat?
You get a hat. I get a hat because I work for it.
Right.
You get a hat if we do an ad for it.
Oh, we're going to do an ad for you, actually. Once I get the hat, I need the hat to do the ad, though, because I want to wear it during the ad. So, all right. Looks like we got our first paid promotion. Paid via hat. I'm cool with that. I'll take a hat because those are snazzy hats. So, Ethan, if you're watching this, I know you are. Then yeah, give me a hat, man, and we're gonna do a sweet, sick commercial for you, dude.
I got to see a couple kids this week that I walked in, to his house, and his son looked up at me and said, "I seen you on TV." And I said, "You did?"
Famous.
He goes, "Yeah."
Probably on Joe Rogan.
No.
No.
He said, "I seen you on TV." And I'm like, "You did?" And he said, "Yeah, you and another big guy."
I don't need a hat that bad. That's not very nice at all.
No, well, I mean, the kids are brutally honest, but and he said the other big guy, so that means I'm a big guy too.
No, I love his kid. I know who you're talking about. Good kid. We actually just saw him today.
Yeah.
Came to the graduation party. So cool. Yeah. I only worked 2 days this week, and then I spent the rest of the time at the hospital, which I hate hospitals, but my dad's in there. He had a surgery. Everything's fine. But if any of you care, I probably don't, but that's okay. He's doing fine, though. Hopefully he gets to come home soon. So, yeah, that's right. Man, I just hate sitting in a hospital. I mean, and I will for people who are there that I care about, but hospitals are like the worst. I can't, there's a lot I would rather do than sit in a hospital.
What's one thing?
Skydive. I would.
Would you skydive instead of sitting in a hospital?
I'd rather sit in a hospital, I think.
Really?
I'm not a heights guy. I don't like heights.
Man, I know, but I know, but I think yeah, but instead of sitting in a hospital,
dude, I'm past my skydive phase.
Oh,
I've done it too many times. I was in the program, the skydiving program, yeah, and I taught it for a while, and I put those days behind me. So, yeah.
What did you do? Teach it on Call of Duty? Jumping out of that plane?
No, I strapped people to me and we jumped out of the plane.
Fudge.
What?
You strap people to you.
Yeah. Do you want to see a picture?
Yeah.
Here it is. This is me strapped to he was
747.
No. There's a guy named Seth. He's very small. He's very petite. There's a weight limit. And I wasn't too far from it. And this guy was 120 pounds soaking wet. And he strapped up, and I told him. He screamed the whole way down. I had earplugs in, though, so it wasn't too big of a deal.
Couldn't hear him.
No, I couldn't hear him at all. It was very nice.
All I seen was...
he was freaking out. So, I don't want to talk about that too much, but I used to be a skydive instructor.
You know, the last episode, you said if you was to jump out of a plane, you'd poop yourself. Probably scream and cry a little bit.
Now. Not back then. That was 3 years ago. I was about 180. I think I want to buy a bike. And I'm not joking. I seriously do want to buy a bike.
What kind of bike?
It's called a Mongoose Fat Tire.
A Mongoose Fat Tire?
Fat Tire.
Is that like the same bike that you had in my garage forever?
Yeah, that bike. Yeah, I missed that bike. I want another one. I actually love the bike. We used to bike a lot when we were kids.
We did?
We biked.
Everywhere.
Dude, how many miles do you think we biked?
Hundreds.
Probably thousands, honestly. Dude, seriously?
We
biked for years. I mean, for all, until you got a license.
Right.
We really, that's probably, we biked from the time we met till you got a license. So how old were we when we met? How old's fourth grade?
10.
9 or 10?
9 or 10.
9 or 10 to 16. So we biked for 6, and we biked everywhere, all day, every day. after school, and then in the summers, oh man, dude,
We'd be gone all day.
Dude, we were biking to town. So, man, we biked thousands of miles. We had to have, man. I miss biking. I miss riding bikes. We should do that. You know, one of these days we're gonna get bikes and we're gonna do a podcast on a bike ride.
I already have a bike.
Okay, I'm gonna get one.
I've got a really big, comfy seat on my bike.
We're gonna do that because I think that'd be funny.
So you're gonna hear a lot of breathing.
A lot of breathing. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, I'm gonna sound like Bane. It doesn't matter who we are. It's gonna be bad.
I'm gonna have my CPAP mask on while we're going down the road, just so I get plenty of oxygen.
Look like fighter jets. Literally, will look like fighter jet B-52 bombers coming down the road.
Oh no, it's Enola Gay.
Yeah, here we go. But no, yeah, we used to bike a lot. I miss that so much.
You remember we used to just jump off those little ramps that are the curbs. We call them ramps, but they were just curbs.
Yeah, every now and then we get ambitious and build we'll put like a hefty piece of plywood on like a brick or something like that, and man, we were in X Games mode. We could have been in X Games, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a buddy, and he no longer lives around here.
Okay.
He moved south.
Okay.
And
do I know this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You usually go up north with him and his family with 4-wheelers and stuff.
Oh, Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say Trey. So Trey, I know you're watching this. Number 13th podcast in the country, so I know you're watching this.
Trey, I don't know if I ever said sorry. That mountain bike that you got that had the spring underneath the seat and then the springs on the forks on the front. I tried doing a bunny hop with this bike.
Oh no.
He first got it.
Dang.
And his brother Cody was watching.
Yeah.
And as I came back down, everything was all right. And then like I started going, did a stoppie with it, and all my weight was focused on that one wheel, and the wheel went like that.
Dang, that's
it
tough.
made a little L instead of a circle.
Dang, dude. Trey, he's sorry.
Yeah.
In fact, he'll buy you a bike right now.
No, it won't.
So you broke his property and you won't buy him a new one?
He is past bikes.
He might not be. Let's let him decide.
I really hate where this is going.
You know what, Trey?
The only thing I'd have to buy him if he still had the bike, which I know he doesn't.
No, but he needs a whole new bike. You broke it. Trey, send us an email, friendlyfirepals@gmail.com. It's right here. Send us an email or even shoot me a call, but maybe an email would be funnier. And just let me know, do you want a new bike from Derek? Would you like Derek to buy you a new bike? Because he will. You owe him reparations.
For a bike?
You broke it?
We were 11.
Okay.
Maybe.
Time doesn't heal all wounds.
Oh, gosh. It was a bicycle.
Anyway, yeah, something else about Trey. I noticed, back when we would go to your house, you had the big TV. You had the cool TV. And we play video games.
Talking about when he screen peeked all
He
the
was
time?
a screen peeking son of a gun, wasn't he?
Look, we had to put a piece of cardboard under his screen, and right here on the top of his head.
Still cheated. He still cheats to this day. I was playing GTA 6 with him not that long ago, and we do like
GTA 6?
Yeah, GTA 5. Sorry, 5.
I was going to say,
sorry, GTA
you're going to get the internet crazy, bro.
Yeah, all 5 people watching this. Yeah, GTA 5, sorry. And, we did some racing, and it just really just crazy to me how just he always won. But then it was also crazy to me how he always picked the races. So I think he's just a cheater on games. Trey, if you're listening to this, and you still are, I know you are, put that in the email too, how you're just a screen peeking son of a gun and how you're just a game cheater. The only game he could never beat me at was Sticks and Stones on Call of Duty. He was terrible at that game, man. So add that in the email too. Let's have a full-blown chat about it. I'll read this email I might have to redact some stuff because you're not a very nice guy. Sometimes you get a little testy. So yeah.
Do you remember when we squatted up and played Call of Duty? And I had to go uptown.
That's on YouTube somewhere. I wonder if I'll find that video and I'll post it. We're in Warzone, and it's me, him, and I think it was just us 3. And
I think there was 4. I don't
remember who the fourth was. Oh, it was Jake.
Yeah.
I think it was. And we're all 3 dead. And we were laying on Derek. And Derek's not great at Call of Duty anyway. You didn't have to go uptown. Somebody came to your door. No, somebody came to your door.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, there's 3 different videos.
Anyway, well, the main one. So, and was I streaming?
Yeah, you were streaming.
I was streaming. And we're playing Warzone, and we're all dead except for Derek. And we're watching Derek, and then Derek's standing on a rooftop, and then he just stops moving. He doesn't say a word. And then I could hear him in the background. Somebody came to his door, and instead of saying, "Hey guys, if somebody's here, I'll be right back," and he didn't lay down or anything. He's literally standing on top of a building, and it's like coming down to the end of the game.
Yeah, the gas.
Yeah, the gas is coming, and everything, and we're all just like, "Where did Derek go?"
You guys just proceeded into a conversation, and you guys were watching people run past and not even shoot at me or see me.
Nobody shot at you.
It's like if you don't move in that game, they can't see you.
So yeah, man, do we have any more Trey stories? I have an embarrassing one for me. It's another poop story. Sorry.
Oh, is it the tree?
I'm trying not to tell poop stories anymore. I feel like I wore out my welcome with the poop stories, but I do have one more. There's one day when one night I was down in Virginia. His parents they live on a lake, and we were down there, and I think it was for a holiday. And we went to B-Dubs that night, and they have a they have a bathroom or whatever, but it's like connected to their parents' room. And I knew that what I was about to produce was going to be a game changer. So I wasn't but I really, and he didn't believe me, but I could not have made it there anyway. Dude, and and I smoked cigarettes back then. So I used to, go out on the patio and smoke a cigarette. Well, and where I slept was right beside this patio door. So it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I'm not going to spend too much time on the story. I get up and I go outside because that's about as far as I'm making it. And I find this tree, and I painted it. And when he woke up, I'm thinking, all right, he's going to laugh at this.
It's not quite the response you thought.
No. And I pulled him outside, and I'm just like, hey, man, I pooped on a tree. Not much I could do. And he's like, you pooped on a tree? And I was like, yeah, dude. And yeah, I don't know the whole details of the story. This was years ago. But then they told his mom. You know his mom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say her name, but you're watching this, I'm sure. That was awkward for a little while. I begged him not to tell me, and they're like, you know what? And they didn't tell him right away. They told her like a year later, and I was still like did not want her to know. But like for like the whole year, every time I saw them, they would like drop subtle hints. And dude, it was terrible. I also broke a futon there. I don't know that that was 100% my fault.
How'd you break it?
Well, my mass, but
it's got a superpower of density.
But there were too many people on that futon.
How many people were on it?
It was like 3 or 4, and it was just a regular size futon. Well, and they were all sitting there, and then I was sitting on it, and then Cody, I think it was Cody, just plopped down on it. And then what's crazy? Well, no, what's crazy? No, stop. What's crazy is he plopped on the other side. He pops out on the other side. My side breaks. Like, what? I'm like, how did that even happen, dude?
Bro.
So I'm like sitting on the floor. I'm like Scorpion in this. And they're all laughing super hard. And dude, it's like 2 a.m. We're playing a game. And I'm like Scorpion in this futon. Oh, that was so embarrassing. And then like his mom woke up the next morning. I'm like, Hey, I broke. hey, I broke your futon. I'll buy you a new one. I did buy her a new one because that's what you do when you break other people's stuff. You buy them new ones. I did buy her a new futon. I said, you pick it out, I'll pay for it. No big deal. I felt bad. Now, you, on the other hand, you break people's bikes, you don't fix them. You don't replace them.
It's not the only thing I've ever broke.
What else did you do?
Well, it was last day of school. My buddy and I were going to go somewhere, and his dad told him that he had to mow the yard. And, well, I told him, I said, go ahead, go take your shower. I'll get the yard mowed. And right before he goes inside to take a shower, he looks at me and tells me there's a stump in the yard. Don't hit it. I said, that's good. I won't hit it. That, it's fine. I'll see it. I didn't see it. It was the very first pass with this push mower that I had. And his dad was looking at me.
It was their push mower or yours?
It was their push mower.
Okay, so you're using their push mower, and you're mowing this kid's lawn for him so you guys can get on or whatever you're doing.
Right.
And while he goes and showers.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I hit that stump that I was told not to hit, sent the blade through the top. Sent the blade through the top of the push mower. His dad is in the window. I see the curtain disappear, like go back over the window. And Alex came out and goes, what the hell was you thinking? I told you not to hit that. And his dad came out, told him that he was grounded for the entire summer.
But he watched you do it?
His dad watched me do it, yeah.
And he grounded
him. And the only person that was allowed to come and see him that entire summer was me. He couldn't go nowhere.
Did you replace the mower? No.
No,
you didn't. Don't even. You paused like you were about to say maybe or yes. No, you definitely didn't. So
and I know he's watching this.
You're watching this.
So, I mean, you can put your half of the story.
Send us an email, friendlyfirepals@gmail.com. That really just kind of tells me you've just always not been very good at mowing or weed eating.
That's true.
You're not a lawn care guy.
No, I'm not.
I'm not either.
But I can put a semi anywhere.
You can put a semi anywhere, yeah.
I could put a semi in the tightest of spots.
Yes, he also he did put a semi in a lake one time.
I did not.
No, he didn't. But yeah, dude, you just can't mow. But I don't. You know what? I don't like people who just like have like the super nice lawns. Like, what are your hobbies, man? Just lawns? That's what you do the whole time? It's just like you wake up and you're like, how can I make my lawn look sick? Like, you got people who like scalp it and sand it and stuff like that. I don't care that much about grass. You know what? I digress. That's your hobby. That's what you like to do. I have stupid hobbies.
What like stupid hobby you got?
Well, no, I really don't play many video games these days. Dude, I don't know. I just work and
sleep.
Yeah. I live a really boring life, actually. This is probably you know what? Maybe some long guy doesn't like podcasts and he thinks we're stupid. So you know what? That's fair. But your grass, like, you have a cool looking yard, but man, when it takes you, 30 hours a week to maintain that.
I don't think it takes 30 hours.
Well, I don't think I don't think you should be able to judge on any type of grass or weeds.
Listen, I was young when I broke that mower. All right. I was young, but since I've been helping mow.
Yeah. You been getting good?
Yeah. I put some straight lines and it's satisfying.
Do you mow your own lawn?
No. No, I don't. And the guy that I work for, he doesn't even mow my yard. It's some other guy that mows my yard.
So let me get this straight. You don't mow your own yard.
Or weed eat it. No.
The guy you help out, Ethan, he doesn't mow it either. You don't pay him to do it?
No.
That's what you should include that in your pay package to where he just doesn't. You don't have to pay him and you can just take it off your pay. And you're cheap, so that sounds like something you would do.
It is something I would do. I'm very cheap. Speaking about being cheap, remember the story last week? If you guys watched it, I told the story about how we scrounged up $1. And
that was a couple weeks ago.
No, that was last week.
Was it last week? Okay.
Yeah. We scrounged up $1, and I sent crispy bacon into McDonald's.
Okay.
And
Crispy bacon.
crispy bacon.
No, I got it.
No, that
Yeah.
didn't. You want to try a different one?
No, you sent her into McDonald's.
Yeah, sent her into McDonald's. I followed her. I had a butter bowl. Filled that butter bowl with ketchup. You said something about the ketchup packets.
Yeah, he's cheap, is what we're trying to say here. He recycles ketchup.
Anyways, so I forgot to bring it with me. It was setting out for me to bring it, but my mom came home from the store to a bowl filled with ketchup packets with a note on the top of it that said, "Give this to Derek." And it was filled with ketchup packets. And if you're watching this, because we still haven't figured out who did it, that is hilarious. And I got a pretty good kick out of that.
That is funny.
Also, I'm going to use those ketchup packets.
I'm curious who did that.
Still don't know.
You know, I think more people maybe watch this than we know.
Yeah.
It's nice to see, though. It's nice to see that content that we put out is appreciated, though. So thank you for watching if you watch. And sorry that we're not professionals. I think we're getting better. Sound quality is better. Video quality is much better. If you look at our category of our episode category, whatever you want to call it, you'll see that some are like super light and some are like darker, and we're learning how to use the camera and things like that. But you know, I'm not much of a instructions type of guy, so we're kind of just winging it. But hey, it's working out. You've been recognized a few times in public.
Yeah.
Just around, just local, here people we already kind of know, but and there's a couple maybe you don't, but I've not been recognized.
I've had to message you a few times on a few people, but because I didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
But I had one person come to where I work and got out. And don't get me wrong, we do this to have fun. We're just having fun. This is a hobby, I guess you could say, because we have nothing.
Not a stupid one like grass, but yeah.
Because we live very boring lives.
Boring.
We literally work, we go home, we blink a few times, and we go back to work.
Yeah.
And then one time a night in a week, we're able to get together and do something like this.
Yep.
So, we just come up here, we want to laugh. Some people like to drink beer. And
we're not drinkers.
This is our beer.
I don't like drinking. Drinking.
I mean, I'll drink, but 2 beers will get me drunk.
Yeah, I do.
I'm very cheap,
but I'm not even interested in drinking.
No, I
probably have like 1 beer a year, and I don't even know if I finish it.
But I tell you one beer I don't ever turn down.
Spotted Cow. Spotted Cow. That is some really good beer.
If you
I'm
ever
not a beer guy. I'm not a drink guy in general, but Spotted Cow is really good beer. It's it's in Wisconsin. It's a Wisconsin beer.
Are you tired of wipes that fall apart the second things get messy?
Meet Crocodile Cloth, the heavy-duty wipe that actually helps out. Grease, oil, paint, garage mess, it handles it all without getting soggy.
One wipe does the job of a whole stack of paper towels, and it stays strong the whole time.
Crocodile Cloth, big wipes for big messes. Find them online at crocodilecloth.com or grab them at a major retailer near you. Hey guys, sorry. Actually, that time we really did have technical difficulties. The camera overheated.
It's been a first for us.
It's been a first. We have been recording for quite a long time. We did record another episode of one of our games we play, Guess the Phrase. That seems to be pretty fun for you guys to watch, and we really enjoy playing it. So might as well keep going with it. We're going to incorporate some other things in here and there. Honestly, it's been a while. I kind of forgot what we were talking about before the camera shut off on us, but I think we were talking about drinking beer and things like that, and how we don't do that. So yeah. Where were we going with that? What were we talking about?
We're talking about bikes.
Bikes, yeah. We just like riding bikes, man. We were talking that. I think we were talking about that a little while ago anyway. But yeah. I mean, we did a lot of stupid stuff on bikes when we were kids. I remember when we used to accessorize our bikes and put the pegs on there and the metal cool what are those called? Pedals. The metal pedals.
Until you slip off of them and they hit your shin.
That has happened. Yeah,
that changes your life.
I'll tell you. So I got that new bike after that kid ruined my bike.
Was that when you got the red one?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I remember that it had plastic pedals, and I was coming down the viaduct. Viaduct, is that the word?
Yeah, viaduct for the bridge.
What a weird word that is. Anyway, I was coming down the bridge. I don't know why I said viaduct like I was some pretentious douchebag. I was coming down the bridge. It was just a bridge. That's all it is, still there. And I was coming down, and I was coming north towards home. And I was, and gravity and things like that. I was cruising. And I was just pedaling my heart out, man. I was pedaling hard, and I was by myself. And I jumped off. I did one of our ramps off the curb, and I landed, snapped both pedals at once, dude. I was on the road going down the bridge because I jumped off the.
You did one.
So yeah, I'm doing that. I didn't fall, but both of my legs go down onto the road, and I look like Jesse the dog from Family Guy riding my. Come on, Jesse. And I was just like dragging my legs down the road because I just broke. There's a car behind me, and they stopped, and I remember they're hey, are you okay? And yeah, I'm just fast. I just broke 5 pedals. I don't know. And luckily, it was like a block away from my house, so I went home and. My parents were probably mad. I don't really remember, but yeah, I just broke my brand new bike, and I got metal pedals though pretty quick. So luckily I didn't ruin the bike further than that, but that was embarrassing. Yeah.
You ever get hit by a car while you were on your bike?
No.
I got hit by 3.
What? When?
So
we rode bikes together.
I know. Before I met you, 2 of them happened in the town that I lived in before I met you. So I had my sister's bike, and I rode it up to the grocery store in town, and I got hit by a car. It was ironically, it was a lady test driving a Lincoln Town car because that was brand new back then, and she was pulling into the grocery store, and I was on the sidewalk. She hit me, and I flew like 6 feet, and I got rushed to the ER and EMS.
Like what did you hit? Like did you break something?
No, I didn't break anything.
I meant like did you break the sidewalk?
No.
I remember you got sued by the city.
So she hit me, took her bumper off of the car she was test driving, lost the little dealer plate that was on the front of it. Yeah, it took the bumper off.
You took the bumper off? So you broke the car and the sidewalk?
Yeah. So anyways, I was on my sister's bike. Okay. My sister's bike was totaled. Completely totaled.
Sounds like it. And you walked away.
She bought me a brand new bike out of that. Remember that black?
Or the lady?
No, the lady that was test driving the car. She ended up having to buy the car. She bought me a bike. My sister lost a bike. Do you remember that black bike? Do you remember that black bike I had that had the green pickup truck on the?
Let me pause that. I don't care so much about the bike. So let me get this straight. You once again ruined somebody else's bike. You got a brand new bike out of it. Your sister's bikeless. And now the town has to fix the sidewalk.
Correct.
Dude, do you just live your life ruining other people's stuff and not fixing it?
Not anymore.
Holy cow. Jeez, oh, Feets. Anyway, dude, stop breaking other people's stuff and not fixing it.
Ironically enough, the second time I was hit was with that bike that I got from that lady. It was another Lincoln Town car that I got hit, and it was at the park. I was coming into the park, and it was a gravel driveway. And I'm coming around the curve, and I had the pegs on the back, and I just got real close to the car, and I thought I was going to miss it. Her wheel well got my rear peg.
You're about to break my table, and I know I'm not going to get a new one, so please stop slamming it.
My rear peg went into her wheel well, and I flew up onto her windshield.
Broke it, guaranteed.
No, I didn't break it, but I put a giant scratch down the side of her car.
Did your tooth hit it?
Yeah, my tooth hit it.
Snaggletooth hit it? That reminded me of something like way off topic, but remember, I'll just say his first name, and I wonder if you remember Randy.
Does it start with a K?
Yeah.
Yeah. He still owes us money.
Still owes us money.
Bro,
we were.
I wrote that down as a topic to talk about.
That's funny. Dude,
Still owes me $20.
Still owes both of us. We were like the mob back then, and we were 13, maybe 10. I don't even remember.
Side hustles like crazy.
Yeah, and we went around. We like to go around town. We went up to the police station, asked the chief of police, who was ironically my fiance's uncle now.
Yeah.
And we would go up there and be like, "Hey, can we watch the police cars and things like that?" We were just trying to do anything for some hustle money, but I don't know what we helped him with, maybe some yard. It wasn't yard work, was it? It was. I don't remember what we helped him with, but he never paid us, man, and I never forgot that. I want to see him. How funny would that be if we ran into him like when we were together and we just like muscled him and be like, "Dude, $20,
Where's our $20?"
Dude, we went to his house like daily asking for this $20. I remember going to knock on his door because he lived like 3 houses down from my parents at that time.
Yep. And it was also when you were doing your paper out because you delivered papers to.
I think that was after that, or I don't think I delivered papers yet. This was before that. I didn't deliver papers till like 15 or 16.
Oh,
but dude, every day we're at this dude's door, like, "Hey man, do you have our money yet?" $20 back in 1990 was, or no, I guess 2000. Sorry, we were born in 90. Well, he wasn't, but anyway,
born in the 80s.
Back in 2000, $20 to a 10 or 11-year-old was a huge amount of money.
Yeah, it was like $100.
Yeah, dude. And we really love to go to Sterling's, which is now Circle K. And we'd go to Sterling's all the time and we thought we were so cool with our $5, dude. We'd just go in, and you could buy a lot with $5 back then.
A lot.
Now you can't even buy a gallon of gas.
You can't.
Man, we would just go stock up on candy or whatever. So we love doing the side hustles for money. I remember one of my stepdad's friends, we'd go pick rocks out of his garden for like $2 an hour. Now that would just piss me off. But back then, we were rolling it. Yeah, we were rolling it, dude. If we did a job for $20, remember, I'm not going to say her name, my parents' neighbor, the lady in the wheelchair. You remember her?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't.
We're not going to talk about.
She used to work at a fast food establishment, and I couldn't take our buddy Trey through the drive-through.
Yeah,
because he would never be appropriate.
That's not, Trey. Let's talk about that, man. You are not very appropriate sometimes, man. You need to do better at that. You know what, man? No, he lost his dog this week.
Who did?
Trey.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
dude. I felt so bad. He called me and he's like, "Hey, man, what do you do?" Because I'm a big dog guy, and I'm a big guy in general. But he called and said, "Hey, man, what do I do with my dog? He just passed away," and I felt so bad, dude. So, Boo was a great dog. He had that dog forever, probably about as long as you had Grizzly.
We had Grizzly since he was a pup.
Yeah, and he had Boo forever, and Boo was up there in age. He lived a really good life. Trey gave him a really good life. Boo was a really good dog. So I'm sorry you lost your dog, dude. We're busting your balls on the podcast, but I am sorry you lost your dog because I've lost a couple here in the last couple of years, and it's not a good time. It sucks bad. And he lost a couple. I mean, you lost 3.
Yeah, the same year.
He lost 3 in 1 year.
Yeah.
And so that's I'll never joke about losing an animal. A pet, dude. I don't like to call them animals. They're like, dude, they're my family. I like my dogs more than I like you. Just in general, whoever you are listening, I just do. So anybody who loses a pet, that's right. You know what? I would love, and we're doing this podcast for fun, but I would love if this ever turned into something big, and it gave me the financial freedom to start like, I would like to do, and it would suck, but I think it would also be fulfilling. I would like to start like an end of life care for dogs. So
like a hospice care for dogs?
Kind of. It's sad to me when I know that they're like alone and they have to die alone at an old age in a kennel somewhere, or like in humane societies do what they can, but they only have so many volunteers and things like that. So it's not like every dog gets all the attention they need. So I would love to just adopt the end of life or whatever, near the end of their lives, and just try to make them comfortable and have a home and a family before they pass. And that's a huge passion of mine. And that's a hard one too, because like I hate when dogs die, man. Yeah. Like if your dog dies, I'll cry about it. And I don't even know you or your dog. Don't send me pictures, not pictures, but don't send me stories of your dogs dying, because I can't handle it. I don't do well with pets dying. I cried when your dogs died, dude. But I've known your dogs forever too.
Mm.
So, yeah. Okay, enough of the depressing talk, I guess. If you have a dog, treat it well.
Also, if you have a dog and you want to show off your dog,
yeah, show me your dog.
Yeah, send us pictures. We'll post them on the or the Facebook page.
We'll do like a montage of like your pup.
Yeah.
Your dogs.
The friendly fire pals.
At gmail.com.
Yeah.
I'll flash that right here. I won't forget this time. I did forget last week. I did forget to put that on there. I'm new at the editing thing, though. I'm trying. I feel like I'm getting good in some areas, and then some areas I still lack, but we're doing this all on our own. Like, I literally went out and we bought the mics and the camera and things like that, and we're winging it. So
straight winging it.
Along with editing, and luckily I use really easy software that really just is pretty simple to use for the most part. It's just very time consuming, but and if you're an editor out there and you have like better tips or something like that, or something we could be doing different, let me know. friendlyfirepals@gmail.com. Also, it's Memorial Day.
It is Memorial Day.
This episode is airing on Memorial Day. So, and that's 2 days from now. Thank you to our veterans. That's very important to us as well. If you're currently serving, you have served, somebody who has served, take a second and thank them. Some people don't like that, though. I've learned.
Well, you got to remember that Memorial Day is about the people that has passed on, that served.
Well, sure, but how do we honor them if not just by saying thank you to somebody who's still with us?
I rode motorcycles with a club at one point, and we went up to Michigan and we planted a bunch of flags on fallen soldiers.
Oh, that's really cool.
And that was one way to
so is it appropriate to say thank you to a vet on Memorial Day, or is it inappropriate? I don't know. I could be wrong. So
no matter the circumstances, we appreciate what our veterans do.
Correct. And if we're coming across it as incorrect or ignorant how to but celebrate or honor Memorial
Veterans Day are for the veterans that are alive still.
Sure.
Memorial Day is for
honestly, I think it's important to respect all veterans at all times anyway. So that's just. But yeah, I guess Memorial Day is for the ones who are no longer here. So
just remember that cookout that you might be going to, or that dinner that's planned, or the family that you're
remember why you don't have work. If you don't work Monday, it's not just a free day.
Right?
There was a huge price that was paid for that day off.
Right.
So just try to remember that. I know we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life and the ins and outs, and we take a lot of things for granted, but I think, people who are fighting, whether you think wars are necessary or unnecessary, that's an argument for another day. That's fine. But there's still people out there laying down their lives, to afford us freedoms or
that we take for granted
or whatever's going on. These people are putting their lives on the line to make sure that we live the life we live, that I'm able to sit here with him and do a podcast. We could live in a country like North Korea where you get
limited internet
access. You have to have you got 3 haircuts to choose from, and I'm screwed. I'm bald. I couldn't live in North Korea. I'm probably shot right on the. Can I say shot? I don't know. I'm probably dead right on the spot with being bald. Can you be bald in North Korea, I wonder? Or do you have to look like what's his nuts?
Kim
Jong-un, I know you're watching this, man. You're stupid. And your hair looks really stupid. And I'm bald. And your hair just... Anyway, North Korea, you're gay. All of you. Yeah. Don't kill us. Anyway, sorry. Rabbit trail there. That was my fault. Usually I'm on him on that, but that was on me. Thank you, veterans. If you lost somebody, sorry. Not much more you can say about that. It sucks that they had to do that for us. And yeah, so another season is graduation season. So
that's true.
We want to highlight your graduates. If you have some graduates, We don't have to post our pictures or anything, but maybe you have a funny story, or maybe you want to just
Give a shout out.
give a shout out and praise their accomplishments. Things that they did that were extra special and things like that.
You can send us a name.
Yeah, send us a
Either-
name, or don't if you don't want to name them. But
Yeah, we can give them a shout out here.
yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of people in our local area that watches this.
we love embarrassing stories. So if you have embarrassing stories, then we'll and if you want us to talk about them, that'd be kind of funny too. So
We can laugh with you
or at you,
or at you.
preferably at, but with is fine too, I guess.
We all have embarrassing stories.
Yes, we do. Unfortunately, yikes. So yeah, send us that. Friendlyfirepals@gmail.com. One of my favorite things about graduation season, the cookouts.
Mm-hmm.
And just summer in general. We love cooking out. Him and I, big cookout fans.
I actually make a pretty mean pulled pork.
Yeah, we're not too shy on the smoker.
No.
I'm more of the sides guy.
The only thing that we can't perfect,
I'll tell you what. I don't want to say can't because we only tried once, man.
We've tried twice.
Have we tried twice?
Yes,
No.
and we've made it jerky both times.
We can't do brisket.
We
We're
did
good
not
at it.
do
And
brisket.
you know what? Matt's watching this right now, and he's going to be like, "Why don't you idiots listen to me?" He said he's got a full, and then our other buddy, they've got like foolproof brisket recipes, and I think we need to give it another shot, man.
I have one in a freezer, but I'm telling you, every time we mess a brisket up, that's $100 we're burning up.
Well,
it's $100.
So right here, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for a brisket. I'm just kidding. We can afford a brisket. Let's try.
It's just annoying to spend $100 to know we're gonna make jerky out of a slab of meat.
All right, dude. So, in a perfect world, if you go to a cookout and they have 5 things, your 5 most favorite things in the world at a cookout, what are they?
Ooh, have you ever had brisket burger?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so brisket burger. So I'm gonna give this a shot here. So for proteins,
okay,
I'm gonna go with brisket burger.
Okay,
I would not be pissed about. Everyone knows it's summertime. You gotta have hot dogs. You gotta have a hot dog.
I love a good wing.
Love a good wiener, huh? Anyways, he's the glizzy king over here.
Glizzy king, throat goat.
Throat goat. He's the glizzy guy. Anyways, gotta have good hot dogs. I think other than the hot dogs, if for sides, you can't go wrong. So I make this stuff called shipwreck beans, and I didn't make it up by any means, but I've seen recipes on the internet. They are so good. You mix meat.
Like burger in the beans?
Yeah, you put meat in the beans.
Like cowboy beans, kind of?
Yeah.
I think there's like 50 different names for it.
Yeah.
But like it's the same generalization.
You gotta have a good mustard potato salad. I know that's probably where you draw.
These are your 5.
These are my 5.
These are your 5.
You gotta have either potato salad, macaroni salad, or
oh, you already said potato.
What the heck is it? You got potato salad, macaroni salad. What's the other one? Even asparagus.
11:15 on a Saturday night, and we've had a really long day, so we're kind of dragging right now. But hey, I appreciate you still being here. All right, so far we're at brisket burgers, hot dogs, some kind of salad. Okay,
and a fruit salad would be good. I like fruit.
Okay, I love fruit.
And I mean, the 5th thing could just be more vegetables, man. I love steamed broccoli.
You know, you missed a couple that it really surprises me. So that's your 5. Okay, so brisket burger, hot dog, some type of macaroni salad, whatever, potato salad, fruit salad, and then more vegetables.
Oh yeah,
you're throwing me off there.
I mean, macaroni and cheese.
No, you already said your 5. So not my 5.
Hey, let's hear your 5.
I like a good burger.
Tell them how you make your burger. The 3 ingredients that you use.
Well, it's probably more than 3, but I season them very well. and I like to make my own patties. I don't do the pre-bought patties. I just get a couple. What I like to do is I'll get like a pound and a half of burger and then a half of pound of Italian sausage and mix those up because the stickiness, I guess, of the sausage really binds it. It makes it so they don't fall apart.
Well, last time you was at my house,
and it's really good flavor.
You mixed an egg in.
I guess just to go ahead and let me tell how I make it. I was getting there.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you just cutting in. Chris, I'm going to need you to have a talk with him for interrupting me once again. I'm not a fan of that.
I'll call you Chris.
Call me Chris. Call me and tell me about how he's doing that and we don't like it. Anyway, so I'll finish the recipe.
Go ahead.
Burger, Italian sausage. I throw an egg in there. That also helps bind. And then and seasoning and that right there. But then the thing that takes it over the edge, and I don't know what it really does to it that takes it over the edge, is you crush up some Ritz crackers and put it in there. And it's just like, dude, it makes like a cement burger, but like it's the most tender, delicious burger ever. And then you put like a little pivot or like a little pit in the middle and put like a nice knob of butter or something right there and just let it cook. Crackers, dude, I'm telling you what, change your life. Just not a lot, but it's really good. And season it really well. Onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. Yeah.
You don't do just a regular SBG?
No, I add a little more. I'm a seasoning guy. And I know there's a stigma that white people don't know how to season their stuff. I do. So anyway, all right, burgers, baked beans.
Sorry, I had to go off.
No, you're fine. No, I wasn't. I don't care about that. Baked beans, big baked beans guy.
I'm sorry, I can't say beans without laughing that laugh today.
We had baked beans today, but
had them. They're
they're currently on somebody's carpet in their car. A burger, baked beans, mac and cheese, dude. But I'm talking like not Kraft out of the box mac and cheese, dude. You buy the noodles and you just make like a really nice cheese blend. You make the roux like a really good creamy smoked mac and cheese. I like a potato. I like a potato on the grill somehow. Not like a baked potato, but like, I don't know.
We usually cut potatoes up and put butter, a whole stick of butter.
Yeah.
And we do chopped up onions. And so we make an aluminum foil bag, put your potatoes in there, put your onions in there.
Oh, yeah, like a,
season it up. Yeah. Pretty good.
Hobo, isn't it like a hobo bag or something like that, or something called like that?
Something like that.
Anyway, and then my fifth, I gotta go with a good brat. I'm a big brat guy, and I love hot dogs. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna throw that in my top 5 though. If there's a hot dog, if there's a wing at a cookout, I'm gobbling.
I wish you wouldn't phrase it like that.
Big wing guy. Big fan of the wing.
Big fan of the wing.
But yeah, no. Burgers, broths, macaroni and cheese, baked beans, and a potato. Maybe not. I don't even, the potato's not necessary. That's like a handicap fifth. I don't care so much about the potato. If there's no potato, I don't care. But yeah, I don't know.
But do you remember the time, like during COVID, when that's all we did?
Smoked a lot of meat. And we did a lot of cooking out too.
Yeah, and there were so many people that come over. No, we didn't. No, I just caught what he said.
That was a joke.
He smoked the meat.
That was a joke.
Anyways,
we did a lot of smoking and cooking out and things like that.
A lot of people would show up.
Dude, yeah, we had like block parties. We'd wake up on a Saturday morning and just say, F it, let's go buy, and we're $100 deep in this cookout and we're just making a crap load. It's just us two. And we're making like food for a freaking army.
People just show up.
And then we just we text everybody, hey, we got food, come over. Like you just
food will be done at this time.
Yeah, food will be done at 6 p.m. Come on over. And we're talking, we got like 2 pork butts smoked, half of it's pork or burn ends, half of it's pulled pork, and all the sides and things like that. Man, I miss that. I really do. Because then we'd get 15, 20 people over there and we just
have a good time.
Sitting around, then light a fire. And man, I do miss doing that. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't cooked out in a while.
Yeah.
Let's do that this summer. Let's try a brisket, man.
Well, that's all right.
We're going to try we're gonna try a bit brisket, and we're gonna let you know how it goes. I hope it goes better. Let's really try it though, and like really
And not just talk
try to
about
follow like no, let's like really try to follow like a recipe.
Like Matt, you're gonna have to text us the recipe again.
Yeah, tell us the recipe.
We're gonna listen this time,
or call me. I gotta go back to work Tuesday. Shoot me a call, and then text it to me though too, because I'm gonna forget what you tell me on the phone.
I think it's. I know that we got to buy a lot of beef broth because I know you got to give it a bath.
Well, we got like the butcher, but I mean, we have everything we need to barbecue.
I always wanted to try one of those. What do they call it? People usually on Fridays will go to the restaurant. And you get this au jus with it. And
prime rib?
Yeah, prime rib.
Oh, prime rib. You've had prime rib.
I know, but I've never tried making one.
Oh, I'm not a pink meat type of guy, and I know that's how you have to have prime rib. I know that's how it has to be. You know what? And don't crucify me here, but I'm not a huge steak guy. Like I enjoy a steak, and like I love doing steak bites because I do like garlic butter, and we make a mean batch of steak bites at the house, but. I'm not like a just steak on the grill, and I also have to doctor it up and take my man card, whatever you want. I gotta dip it in ranch.
Oh man, I wanted to tell him so bad that you dip that stuff. Should affect his credit.
Delicious.
Should affect his credit.
Don't care.
Ranch.
Try it
on steak. No.
Okay, then don't. But don't knock it.
I think you had me try it one time. I did not like it.
You dip a nice juicy steak in some ranch. It's delicious. I don't care what you say. It doesn't ruin it.
Ruins it.
That's your opinion. You're allowed to have that. It's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's a fact that ranch ruins steak.
Yeah.
No, dude. It's delicious. You should really give it a good run and try it out.
I like a good rare to medium rare steak. You can chop that son of a bitch off the cow, slap it on the grill.
No.
2 minutes on each side.
No.
Little SPG. Down the hatch.
I'm cool with I'm cool with a nice medium, but if it's too red and I know it's not blood, but too much of the red juice seeping out, what's it called, hemoglobin or something?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what it's called. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But I also don't like a piece of tree bark either.
No,
I'm a good medium, maybe a little more than medium, but not even medium well, but like right in between medium and medium well, which I don't know what that would be called, but just a little above medium, like 30 seconds more than medium, I think. I just can't do too much pink. I'm just not into
I like eating my burger with pink on the inside too.
I don't mind a little pink in the burgers. More than steak, that's fine by me. But even like too much pink in the burger I'm not a fan of.
What's your favorite protein?
Burger. Yeah.
Hamburger. Really?
And chicken. I love chicken.
Love chicken.
Love a big chicken, man. I cook a mean chicken breast.
We like doing lemon pepper on chicken.
That's fair. I'm not a big lemon pepper guy, but yeah, that's fair. I've had it and it's good.
We got lemon pepper butter, and that was really good. We tried that once.
I get the Kerrygold garlic and herb sticks. I'll show you before you leave. Have you ever seen those?
Mm-mm.
Dude,
it's
the best butter.
Garlic and herb.
It's garlic and herb butter. I have a stick in the. I'll show you before you leave. But so what I've been eating a lot lately is, and Chris, the guy who hates interrupting, the hamburger and rice.
You've been doing a lot,
dude. I do it all week, every week. Like that's what I eat. Take to lunch every day, and it's so good. And it's literally hamburger meat, like finely chopped up or whatever, and you put it in rice, and it's so good. And it sounds weird. It took me a while to try it, but once I started, dude, I can't get enough of it. It's so good. It doesn't spike my sugar. I'm losing weight on it. And I know we make a lot of weight jokes or whatever, but I'm like losing pretty good weight on it. So yeah, and it's delicious.
Proud of you, bud.
Thanks, man. And I put a little bit of that butter in there.
That's good.
Yeah, that's all the seasoning you really need. I mean, we season the meat, salt and pepper and things like that, onion powder, garlic powder, but that butter takes it over the top, dude.
I have to check it out.
Dude, it's so good. So yeah. Yeah, well, let's cook out more this summer. Oh, we can do it out here. We can do it at your house. I don't care.
Right.
We can do the podcast while
cooking out.
Well, I mean, because the meat takes forever sometimes. So especially a brisket, we could probably knock out 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I've edited too. I think that could take forever. Depends on like tonight, like this. I'm gonna have to edit so much.
So much has happened.
Hopefully you appreciate this episode. Hopefully you're still here. I know we're kind of just rambling on at this point. We're just trying to get it to an hour. Not our best work, but this is episode 4, so we're still in the learning process.
I think we're doing really. I think this episode's going to turn out really well.
I think it is after it's edited.
I think it's going to turn out.
It's going to be a little choppy at some points because a lot of stopping and starting, and then the camera took a crap on us because it got really hot.
It overheated, but fair enough. It's been recording for a long time.
Hours at this point.
Yeah,
hours.
I'm surprised it hasn't given us a little warning. Now,
yeah.
If it does, this. So if like all of a sudden it just cuts out.
Actually, I saw it because we have the screen showing us, like we can see us right now, right there on the black picture behind us. I saw it pop up and I didn't know what it was.
Right.
But now I know. So if that pops up again, we'll cut it off, which we're about done anyway. But no, like I said, thank you for bearing with us and watching along, and
hopefully you can watch the success of the channel.
Yeah, hopefully you watch us grow, and I mean, hopefully we do. I think a big part of that is you guys continue, to be loyal watchers, and and I don't expect you to, like I said before, spend hours going through all of our socials and liking all of our videos and things like that. But if they naturally come up, or if you find a funny reel that I post, share it. Share it to a couple buddies or share it to your feed or whatever. Help us get the word out. I don't know where we're going to take this. Hopefully somewhere cool. Hopefully it gets us to the point where, we can make a little money off of it. And I think we can make some really cool videos with that, because I think we'd probably just help a lot of people. We really like to do that. We'll make the videos like going to buy, 100 bags of dog food and take it to the Humane Society. I think we'd make videos like that. Because we both have jobs. We don't need to be rich. And that's not what we're looking for here. So, if we make a couple bucks off of here, then we'll do some cool stuff with that, I think. So, if you see our videos, share them, comment. Yeah, we'll do some giveaways on here for sure. Like follower milestones and things like that. So, once we hit a certain number, I don't know.
What would be really cool?
Yeah.
If this got big enough and we was able to go and travel somewhere and buy a few grills and just invite anyone in the area.
Just do some cool cookouts like that. I would totally do that. I'd be so down.
That'd be cool. Meet some of the followers. Like
that guy I can't remember him. I think his name is, but he does the watches.
Oh yeah,
Love Your Journey or whatever.
Your Journey.
Yeah, he just goes and sits somewhere, and then he goes live, and he's like, "Hey, the first person to find me and come tell me that they love my journey." They have to say "Love Your Journey," and they get a free watch.
Yeah,
but I would love to go post up somewhere and then just cook like a whole meal, and then just go live and be like, "Hey, here we are. Here's how much food we have. Come on over," and just see who shows up and just sit and talk with people. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that'd
be really cool. Where would we do that at?
Oh, I've got a few ideas.
Yeah, we got a few big cities around. We can go even further than that. I mean, like I said, if this podcast ever pops off, or our content creation ever pops off.
How big would you like this to be?
Like it to be? I don't have a goal.
No. But if it got pretty big and you could relate it to a YouTuber that's pretty successful, or, social media influencer that's successful, what would you like it to be if it did?
See, I don't think of it like that though. But if it did, I guess. I don't expect a Mr. Beast level type of deal, but
that guy's got 42 billion views.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, I don't follow all that.
He's
but
been making some money.
He gives a lot of it away, and that's
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, I love Mr. Beast.
I think he's unless he's right now.
Yeah, unless he's doing some bad stuff, then I don't like you. You're stupid. But I dig the Weston Champlin and things like that, and
Redneck Science.
What's the other one? No, what's the other guy?
Cletus McFarlane?
No, I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Cletus McFarlane is?
No, I don't. I'm gonna look him up though.
He's cool.
No, if we could do
it for the old guy.
If we could make enough money to not maybe have a 9-to-5 and we could go do cool stuff and give away, a bunch of stuff, I'd be cool with that. Like I said, I'm not looking to be I don't need to be a
This is just a hobby for
I
us.
don't need to be a multimillionaire. I don't care much about that. I mean, maybe somewhere down the road that'd be kind of cool, I guess. But we would just do cool stuff with the money. Like I've said before on the podcast that I don't need a 20-bedroom house, and I think that's a lot, like a way overkill. And I don't need a $200,000 vehicle. I mean, I like the guy, I can't remember his Juan. His name's Juan, but I can't remember his YouTube handle or whatever. But he gives away, he'll like go to colleges and like just give away MacBooks and cars and things like that. I would totally love to do stuff like that, dude. Just give stuff away, don't care.
I think some of that stuff's scripted.
I'm sure it probably is.
I think a lot of it is.
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't know.
That would be cool to, even if it is all scripted. That'd be cool to be the first ones to genuinely do it, because, like I said, I would totally go buy a car and just give it to somebody who But I feel like I would want to do a little more research, like to make sure somebody who really needs one gets it.
I was gonna say, because in those videos, it just seems like that person has like, they always have that story that just guy gets you to feel.
Well, and then not only that, like if you notice, like, and I'm not busting on you or me or whatever, but you ever see him give a car to somebody who looks like you?
No.
Right. It's always a good looking woman.
You'd have to give me a truck.
Well, you know what I mean, though?
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't get into a car.
Stop. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
They don't give stuff away to people that look like us. It's all just like really good looking people and things like that. So that probably is scripted now that, that you think about it. And you can get into a car and knock it off. If I can get into a car, you can get into a car.
When's the last car you was in?
The Fusion.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
I forgot.
You think I'm too fat to get in a car?
No. There's just no room in a car. Have you been in Ethan's car?
His car is roomy.
His car, but when I'm in that car,
maybe not driving, but
it's far from the room.
Yeah, that car's just got a crazy leg room.
It does. I mean, leg room, yeah, but you feel like you're like,
all right, we're getting off topic here. What are we even talking about? Giving away stuff. That'd be cool to do. That's about all I'm gonna leave it there, I guess. Yeah, I don't care much about the fame or whatever. I'm not really a people person.
And I'll talk to anybody about anything.
He's the complete opposite. So,
I'm a social butterfly.
If this ever gets big enough to where we're just like recognized everywhere, I don't think I would hate that, and I would be kind to everybody. Like I'd be kind and shake your hand, talk to you or whatever. But man, I'm not a big crowd person. I would like to do the cookout thing. That would be cool because I feel like it would just be a chill environment. But I would hate, like, and not that I'm not like we'd ever be like Brad Pitt or whatever and like have paparazzi in our face and things like that. But I'm not a big into the attention of the public and things like that, or which it sounds stupid for what we're doing.
Kind of crazy.
Kind of ironic. That's fair. But I'm just not a people person.
Right.
I go to work and I stay at home. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not. Yeah.
I think I get my social butterfly-ness from my grandfather.
Which side?
My mom's side. I never met my dad's.
Oh, I tried to know that.
He died when I was 2.
Oh, your grandpa's hilarious.
Yeah,
dude, he is funny.
Yeah,
I love sitting there listening to him talk. We should go over there this summer and do some stuff.
I actually got to go over there and cut a tree down.
Oh,
so
last year we pressure washed his house and
mowed his yard,
cut down trees and mowed his yard and
got yelled at for mowing his yard wrong.
Yeah,
but
that's the older generation, man. They're so particular. But my thing is, like, whether you're old or not, if somebody's doing something for you, be grateful. Some people aren't. Grateful. He is. No, I'm not talking about your grandpa. I just mean in general. There's some people that aren't. It's like, I'm taking my time out of my day to help you, and you're kind of being rude about it. That makes me not want to help you. I'm a pretty help. I'll help anybody who needs it if I can do it. Or if I know how or whatever, I'm more than.
Well, we made his house look really good.
Yeah, pressure wash. His house did, dude, 9-day difference.
Oh yeah,
he had all those spots.
Yeah,
where were those from?
Just over the years.
Just years, yeah. He's had a house. I mean, he's lived there for
a long
50 years, 60 years.
I don't know the exact date.
Gotta be close to it.
It's a long. I know my mom grew up in the house.
Yeah,
and so did all my aunts and uncles.
And your mom was what, 42?
No. Stop.
What? I'm just kidding. She looks 42. She looks young.
She looks 42.
Yeah. It doesn't count when you say it after I say it.
No, I know how old she is.
I already gave the compliment. You can't piggyback off my compliment.
You know what? You are digging a hole for me right now. She's gonna watch this and be like, "I look old." No, Mom, you don't look old.
You should have said she doesn't. You should have said she looks 42 before I did. Then
I said she didn't look 42 because I don't think she does.
once again, if you're still watching this podcast, I really appreciate you, and you shouldn't be here because now we're not even talking about anything at all. So thank you for being here.
This is how our conversations usually go, though.
This is pretty much it.
This is it. I mean,
Except for he says a lot of bad words that you're not allowed to say on the air.
Like what?
I can't say them when we're on air, and I don't speak like that.
I don't speak like that either.
He doesn't either. You're right.
I'm a very respectful person.
Very.
Why do you roll your eyes like that?
I'm not. Anyway, thanks for being here. friendlyfirepals@gmail.com. That's our email. It'll probably be right here if I don't forget to put it in.
Hopefully he doesn't.
I won't.
You know you got to put that in like 4 or 5 times.
I know, dude. And I don't know why we keep doing that because that's just, I'm not going to remember. I'm already tired.
I'll text you.
Thanks, man. Hey, make sure you don't screw up the editing. Thanks. This is the extent of that. This is all he does for the podcast is just sit here and help her, or like you just sit here and talk. Then he goes home. I do the rest.
I've asked if he needed help.
I don't though.
And
I'm just busting your balls. I don't need your help. It's like somewhere down the road.
I would love to help, but
I just don't know what you would do.
No,
I mean, you sit here and just watch me do it. But
you're computer savvy, and I'm not.
That's fair. So that's our email. Email us, pictures of your graduate or funny stories, questions, advice. We like to give advice and things like that. As always, like, follow, share, subscribe. Really would love to get our YouTube presence up. Neither of us are very savvy with YouTube. We grew up in the Facebook generation and
MySpace,
and then Facebook, and then now all these kids are on YouTube left and right. I mean, all day, every day on YouTube. So I need to figure out how to grow that. That'd be kind of cool. The rest of them kind of just trickle grow, and not that that's the most important thing to me, but we are doing this because we want to share our experiences and our life with the world. So that would be cool if it got out there. And yeah, so like, follow, share, subscribe, and is that it? You good?
I think so. I'd really like to see someone, I know we just said it, but I would really love to see someone send in for us to give shout outs to their graduates.
Yeah.
It's the season of graduation.
Yeah, we'll give some shout outs to your graduate.
We would love to just give shout outs. And if you do
we will roast them if you would like.
Yeah, if you would like.
Yeah.
But if not, if you just send a funny story or something
funny story, and we'll talk about it. I'll air them out. I don't care.
Yep. And you can even play this during the graduation.
That'd be funny too.
Yeah, because then they have to live through.
Or even if you have somebody graduating next year and you want us to just get it out of the way now, Now if you have a graduate that's graduating in 5 years, no, next year is appropriate because then you can you can clip the part where we talk about them. And anyways, okay. Thanks for being here. We love you.
And don't forget to drink your Ovaltine.